Autism. How did you find out that you have some autism? How do you deal with it on a daily basis?
How I deal with my autism on a daily basis is that I don't even think that I have autism. I just think that I'm just a person with no disability whatsoever, that I can succeed in this world. I can succeed in society, and I can, in the future, be able to have my own house, be able to have my own family. I totally believe in myself that I can be successful in this world despite my disability and what I was born with.
That's so powerful. You don't think of yourself as someone who has autism. You just wake up, do your thing, being positive, making your YouTube videos, making what you're doing on your Instagram, and as no, yeah, that's great. But for someone who having hard time, for someone dealing with autism, what would you advise them?
For those of you that have a disability or autism for that matter, don't let that discourage you. Don't let that stop you from accomplishing your dreams, accomplishing your goals. Listen to what your heart is saying and just keep on going. Even if what you're doing is not the best, just keep on going, keep on fighting, keep on keeping your head up, and just try to do the best you can no matter what, and eventually the sun will rise.
Yeah, listen to your heart, try to do the best you can. That's great. And follow your passion. For you, you find your passion. You're passionate about YouTube, making those videos. Um, Obviously, I think that's one way of also uh that's one of the ways that's helping you dealing with it, right? Because you always working on your projects, staying positive, meeting people. So yeah. So how about in school? What was your experience in the school system?
My experience at school was an interesting one because, for one, during my high school years, I went to 4 different high schools in my life, mainly because me and my family moved a lot in 2013 and 2015, 16 era. We first lived in Simi Valley, California, did homeschooling over there. Not a pleasant experience, let's just say that. And when we moved back to Santa Cruz back in 2015, it was a much more better experience for me, mainly because I went to a public school and not a private school. Private schools are some of my least favorite schools to go to.
So you went with 4 different high schools, and overall, did you like going to school? Was it a positive experience for you, or you like better doing homeschooling?
I much prefer going to school in person than homeschooling.
Okay.
Actually, I was kind of impressed and shocked that I did not completely lose my mind while doing homeschooling, and that I wasn't like pulling my hair out while doing homeschooling too, because when I stay home all day, I just become absolutely crazy. I need to be outside. I need to be outdoors. I need to be out in the community. I I just cannot stay at home all day. I lose my mind. That's why I much prefer going to like a public school, because you can socialize, you can make friends in you can like make friends in real life. You can I just think that going to public school is a little bit is way more satisfying.
Yeah.
And the 4 high schools that I went to, well, the first one was a private school in the valley. The next one I went to was like homeschooling. And then the next one was at 2 high schools here in Santa Cruz, California.
Wow, that's so good. I like it. going out in person help you, build the, that's community mindset, socialize, build friendship, and get out from the house is really important. Not stay at home, stay, doing homeschooling have a lot of challenges because you're 24/7 at home. So going out in person, going to school, that's really important. I definitely agree. Interview. Thank you, Jay, for being patient with me, doing that, that quick promo. So we were talking about how you like going to school in person instead of homeschooling, and yeah, and also um, how did you learn to speak at the early age? What was some of the challenges, um, to, in the speaking side?
So how I learned how to speak 7 years old, it was through the incredible music with one of my favorite Broadways of all time, Phantom of the Opera. I first discovered it when I saw it on DVD at 7 years old, and just the music and the soundtrack, just and everything about it just clicked with me instantly when I was 7 years old, and I just learned how to communicate for the first time, like through the music in Phantom of the Opera. And I honestly don't know what I would do if I never heard about this musical at all. Phantom of the Opera is what made me have a passion for movies, TV shows, entertainment in general. It made me want to like someday pursue a career as like an actor in like any movie or TV show. And there's a reason why that movie holds like a very special place in my heart, because it just moved me in so many incredible ways.
Wow. So learning through music. Um, what was some of what was, what was the thing you really like about that music that forces you, to learn through the music? Is that something that can be replicated with other people dealing with autism? Like, is that a good uh, idea that you can recommend people to try, with their children to use the music and help them learn with that way?
Absolutely, they can definitely do that for sure. They can definitely like take what I'm saying as an inspiration for sure.
Learning to speak through music. Wow, what a story. That's really great. That's a great idea.